my boss, Jonathan Hart, a self-made millionaire. He's quite a guy. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. What a terrific lady. By the way, my name is Max. I take care of them, which ain't easy, because their hobby is murder.
What are you doing here?
Whatever happened to welcome home?
What do you want, Vince?
Just a little family reunion. Nice-looking kid. Favors you.
Thank God.
Tell him about me.
No. He just knows his father went away before he was born.
Well, then I'll be a big surprise, won't it?
Don't you go near him. I don't want him to know anything about you.
Why? It's not every kid that's got a two-time loser for a father, now is it?
Okay. How much? Only got a couple hundred saved.
Yeah, well, that's not nearly enough. I was thinking more along the lines of a couple of 100,000.
Look, I don't know what you've got planned, but I'm not getting involved with you.
If you don't want to go to jail, you are.
What are you talking about?
See, this morning early, somebody broke into a liquor store. They only got about 60 bucks. But the cops are going to find this ID bracelet with your name and your fingerprints all over it. Now, if you don't want the cops to get an anonymous tip...
Never hold up. Never hold up.
Maybe not. But all they need is enough evidence to book you. And then the kid becomes a ward of the court. Do you want to take that chance? Huh?
What do you want me to do?
Remember telling me about a guy named Jonathan Hart?
No, not that. Oh, that's the intercom. Someone's down at the gate. Oh. Answer it, will you? Please.
Hello.
Hello?
Who is this?
It's me.
Who are you?
Max, are you down at the gate?
No, I'm in the kitchen.
Are you lost, son?
No.
What do you want?
To come in.
Max, go down and take care of that, will you?
Sure, Mr. H.
What would a kid be doing out at this time of night?
I don't know. It's too late to be selling Cub Scout cookies. Ooh. Maybe I better make some coffee.
Hopefully, we won't be up long enough to drink it.
Well, hi.
Hi.
I'm Jonathan Hart.
I know. It's nice to finally meet you, sir. I'm Jonathan Hart, Jr.
Maybe I better make that coffee after all. Like chocolate chip cookies?
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead, dig in.
Before I
Thank
forget, my mom told me to give this to you.
May I?
Cookies good?
Delicious.
Jonathan. Dear Jonathan, this at long last is your son. I find I can't take care of him anymore. You were always the responsible one in our relationship. Love, Connie.
Connie.
My mom.
Who dropped you off here tonight?
My mom.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
You know something? It's well past 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think we're all a little tired, don't you?
I am.
What do you think if Uncle Max takes you up to the guest room, huh?
That'd be nice.
Uncle Max? Would you do the honors?
Mrs. H, I don't have a whole lot of experience handling people that short.
Just remember when you were a kid.
I was never a kid.
What did you and your father do before your bedtime?
Shot craps.
Good night.
Come on, kid, I'll sing you a lullaby.
Oh, boy. I'll just tidy up here a minute and I'll be up. Hi. I love you, you know that. And you would never, ever leave a woman with a child. I know you. So this little scheme is not going to work.
I'm afraid it's gonna have to for a little while longer.
Why?
Because that boy really believes that I'm his father. He's been lied to, and until I find out the truth, I can't tell him what it's all about. I just can't can't see him get hurt.
What do little kids like for breakfast these days?
Max, kids are people too. Just give them what you're having.
A Bloody Mary?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep last night?
All right.
You go to school, right?
Yeah.
How far is the school from where you live?
5, 10 minutes. It's near the zoo.
You sure?
Positive. Pretty sure.
Well, we'll check that out. You been shaving long?
Nope, my first time.
Well, you got them all, champ.
All right, the zoo! We're here at the zoo!
Starting point number 1.
This is almost like a scavenger hunt.
Could we go in?
Maybe, when we find out where you live. Now, which way do you think it is to your school?
I think it's that way.
It's a 4-to-1 shot.
Let's take it.
That's what we need, a bookmaker.
Mrs. Hart registered him in grade school last week. They just moved here from Chicago. Evidently, the father had deserted them.
Some people.
You wouldn't happen to have their address?
No, certainly. "610 North Garwood. And what did you say your name was?"
Come along, Uncle Max.
594, 596.
Is it starting to look familiar to you?
Not really. We moved around an awful lot.
606, 608.
Hold it.
Hey, there's 608.
Plenty of room for a pool.
So much for that address.
Now can we go to the zoo?
Now we can go to the zoo. Come on, Max.
Don't let him get away with that. Dromedary camel.
Didn't think I knew that.
Come on, I want to see the bears. Come on, let's go. I want to see the bears. The bears. Come on.
I think I once dated that one's sister.
Uncle Max, will you ride with me on the merry-go-round?
I get sick on those things.
Okay, so you can watch.
Watching makes me sick. Cute kid. That's true.
Too easy, I'm afraid.
Sundance kid home and review the situation.
Oh, let him have another ride. He's having such a good time. Where's he going to?
Let's run this down again. The kid claimed to be Jonathan Hart Jr.
His mother or someone claimed that he was.
Any resemblance?
The chin, almost, and the nose, sort of.
Thanks, sweetheart. Harry, if you do happen to pick him up, I don't want you to tell him that I'm not his father. I want him to hear that from me.
Sure. Now, some witnesses saw a car speed away around the time the kid disappeared. We're trying to trace it, but that's all we got. Now, don't worry, the mother probably took him back is all.
I don't think so. I think we're being set up.
For what?
I don't know.
Suppose it really is a kidnapping.
Oh, sweetheart. Why would they pick him?
Who else was driving around the park today in a Bentley? Look, go home, will you? Maybe get a ransom call.
That's a great idea. We got an unlisted number.
Not anymore. I wrote it on the men's room wall down at the station. Go home. Yep.
Jonathan? This is Jonathan Jr.'s mother. May I come up?
Certainly.
What is this, Act 2?
Sounds like it.
You got a plan?
No, but she obviously does.
Well, I always liked improvisation.
Hi. You don't remember me, do you?
To be honest, no.
Can I come in? You must be Mrs. Hart.
Yes, I am. And you are?
You really don't remember me, do you?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I really don't.
9 years ago, during the summer?
"9 years ago, during the summer, I was in the south of France.
Yes, we both were.
Sit down.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful son.
Yes, he is. He really is. That's why I finally decided to bring him to you. He just deserves more than I can give him. He deserves something like this.
Your name is,
Connie. I guess you'd like some kind of proof that I am who I say I am. Something kind of personal. How about that scar that's shaped like a half moon.
That's personal, all right?
I have more proof if...
No. That's fine.
Well, you see, the thing is that I've changed my mind.
About what?
Well, I know he'd be better here with you, but I love him and I miss him so much. If you could just give him back to me, I promise you we won't bother you anymore.
We don't have him.
What?
What do you mean you don't have him?
Hello. Hello, Jonathan? Harry, the mother, she's here. She says that she doesn't have the boy. We found a car. It was stolen earlier today. The prints have been wiped clean. Strictly a pro job. Well, then the kidnapping is legitimate.
Oh, God.
I'm coming by to tap your phone in case you get a call.
In case? You mean when?
What's the matter with you, son?
You said I was gonna see my mommy.
Yeah, well, you will. In a little while.
Once my dad finds out where I am, he's gonna beat you up like crazy.
Well, I hope it doesn't happen that way. I really do.
Hello?
Jonathan, this is Frank. I have the information on the Clyman deal.
Frank, let me call you back, will you? I'm expecting an important call. Thanks.
Is it him?
Not yet.
Let's pray he's all right.
So do we. So do we.
I've got the kid. Bring $200,000 to the warehouse basement at 8th and Spring. 11:30 tonight. Be on time. No tricks, no cops, or you'll never see that kid again.
That guy's no dummy. No time to trace the call.
We'll set up at the warehouse.
No, don't you send the police. He'll get hurt.
Don't worry, there won't be any police involved.
No, that's not part of the deal.
Not until we get the boy back, Harry. Help me.
I want to thank you all for everything you're doing.
I'll bet you do.
Jennifer.
I'll just bet you know a lot more than you're telling us. Would you like to tell us what you know?
Darling.
No, damn it. I want to tell her exactly what I think about it.
I hated to interrupt that marvelous acting.
Who's acting?
That's what I thought.
I don't know what makes me madder. Her thinking we're that stupid or the fact that she'd use her own child that
Well, remember
way.
one thing. We have to get the kid back safely, okay? So don't forget about
Won't
that.
forget. Do you remember when we got married, how we promised that life would be one adventure after the next?
That's what we said.
Well, I have a confession to make. I could do very well without this particular excitement.
It's all there, every penny. You have no idea how difficult it was to get this amount in the middle of the night.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Friesen. What's the matter?
I'll need some proof of identification.
You what?
I'll need some identification, sir.
Well, didn't Marcus Wheeler give you the address?
Yes. All that proves is that this is the Hart residence. Doesn't mean you're Jonathan Hart.
Mr. Friesen, if you don't hand that over, you're going to be in a lot.
Sweetheart. You're Stanley Friesen. You've been with the company 2 years and 7 months. You're married. You have 2 daughters, Marilee and Ann. You're in the textile division. You've just been moved up to the parent company. Is that correct?
Correct. You're Jonathan Hart.
He certainly is.
I'm really very sorry, Mr. Hart. I'm really sorry. I've never seen you before. This is a lot of money.
You don't
I didn't
have
want
to
to
worry
give
about
to
it.
just
Everything
anybody.
is fine, okay? Thank you.
Are you sure he has the whole 200,000?
Excuse me, sir, but I was given to understand.
We'll walk you out, Kelly.
I'm his mother. It's my responsibility. Why don't you give me the money?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Aren't you going to open it? $20,000. That's exactly 10% of 200,000. That's what an agent usually gets.
Agent?
I didn't get my scar in the south of France. I got it from an operation that I had right here when I returned. You were working in the hospital. You assisted at my operation. You looked down at this unconscious patient lying on the operating table. He's single, wealthy, and had just returned from the south of France. Well, you didn't do anything about it at the time, but 9 or 10 years later, when you needed the money, you suddenly got an idea. How am I doing so far?
Not me.
What do you mean, not you?
Not me. With him. His name's Vince, and he left me when I told him I was pregnant.
And what about the boy? Does he know that Vince is his father?
No, and I don't want him to. Well, it's the truth. Whether you believe me or not.
We'd like to believe it.
Yeah. Sure.
Get up here, Connie. Come on, open that door. Just open the door.
Please don't let him. He gave us the money.
Don't you open that door. Now you just stay right there. And everything's gonna be just fine. Where's the boy? Bye, Mr. Hart.
Jonathan!
Dad! I'm not crying, Dad. Jonathan!
Down here!
Now, let me get this straight. You got the kid back, now that's good. But you lost a mother. Now that's bad.
You shouldn't drink on the job, Harry.
I haven't been on the job since this whole thing started. That's the trouble. I better talk to the kid.
Oh, no, please, Harry. He's frightened and tired. Max just took him upstairs. Please let him sleep.
So Robin Hood said, stick 'em up, you guys, and hand over your watches and wallets or else.
But wasn't it wrong for Robin Hood to steal?
Well, he wasn't really stealing, because these guys he was knocking over were nothing but a bunch of creeps to begin with. See? You get it now?
I think so, Uncle Max. It's just a little different from the way I heard it before.
This is the Amos, believe me. Would I give you a bum steer, kid?
What happened next?
So next, he took the loot and gave it back to the people it really belonged to.
Didn't he keep any for himself?
Nah, he was a real straight shooter, this Robin Hood. Not the kind of a guy who'd ever get caught with his hand in the till, if you know what I mean.
He's honest.
As the day is long.
Just like my dad. I'm getting a little tired.
You mean my story's putting you to sleep?
Ain't that what bedtime stories are for?
You know, you're a really smart kid, you know that?
Good night, Uncle Max.
Good night, kid.
That's who I think it is. I'm gonna make myself a little bet. Hello?
You blew it hard. So now I've got the mother. And I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Oh, really? Well, that's about one more chance than I'm gonna give you.
Listen, Hart.
You listen. We've about had it with you, too. Now, we've got the boy over here, and that's all that counts as far as we're concerned. You can take that $20,000, you can put it on a horse, or you can flush it down the toilet, I don't care. And you can tell Connie that if she wants to see her boy again, she knows where the doorbell is. And when you're found, you creep, you better hope it's by the cops and not by me. Is that understood?
Bingo.
Let's get some sleep.
You know, you're really beautiful when you're angry.
Help yourself, Harry.
So that's it.
Yeah. Hart's not gonna bite for another nickel. Well, I'd like to split this with you, but since it's so much less than we banked on, I don't
Hey,
figure...
you're the one that wanted the money. I just want you out of my life.
In that case, we both win, don't we?
And I want you never to see him again.
Well, I didn't plan to. And I don't think you ought to plan on it either.
What do you mean?
Well, you think Hart and his old lady gonna give you visiting privileges?
I'll explain everything to them. They'll understand. They're decent people.
You know, you don't look stupid. Don't you know what you did?
You did.
With your help, as an accessory. You show up for that kid, and Hart's gonna have you in the slammer on a dozen charges that I can think of. And I don't have one of his $1 million lawyers. You think any courtroom filled with your decent people gonna let you keep that kid, huh? Hey, Connie, not to worry. Kid's probably better off with them anyway. See.
Hi.
Hi. Couldn't get to sleep, huh, Champ?
Maybe I could. If you told me a story. Uncle Max already tried to tell me a story.
Sure. Let's see. Actually, I do know a story. About a little prince. This little prince got lost in the middle of the night. And he couldn't find his way home. So some people took him in, and he stayed. They liked him a lot. They loved him. So he decided to stay. Would you like that, Jonathan?
Yeah. But I miss my mommy a lot.
Well, what have we here?
It's one of those new swing sets. Teeter-totter, the whole works.
Some of the parts were missing, but we finally managed to put it together. Because we had to force a couple of pieces.
I never would have guessed. Well, what do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay? What do you mean it's okay?
Well, all you really need for a swing is a tree, some rope, and a flat piece of wood.
You know, you got a real point there. Max, don't you think we could scare up something like that around here?
Possibly. Come on, kid. We got plenty of trees. Maybe we can find some wood.
He really is having the time of his life, isn't he?
Wish there was something we could do.
There is. We could find his mother.
What makes you so sure she hasn't skipped town by now?
Would you leave him if he was your child?
She's a nurse, isn't she?
What are you thinking?
Well, there are lots of hospitals in the area. What if I just go nosing around? If I find her, I'll have a little talk with her, woman to woman.
I like your style.
Look, I'm alone. I have to talk to you.
How's my son?
He's fine. He eats 3 meals a day, he plays with a dog, he loves Max, Max loves him. But most of all, he misses you so much it makes my heart break.
Misses me?
That's right.
What happens now? What am I supposed to do? Turn myself in?
No. you let us help you. We can. We just explain all the circumstances. But the most important thing is for you to see that boy. Let him know that you're alive, that you care about him.
But Vince said I'm an accessory.
Listen to me. I said we'd help you, and we will.
Where can I see him?
Well, his favorite place is the zoo. How about the giraffes at 3 o'clock?
Yeah. Okay.
You be there. Giraffes is a pain in the neck. Get it? It's a joke.
How long before Mom comes?
She'll be here in a minute. Go on. Look at the giraffes.
You made it. You made it. Congratulations. Well, there he is. Doesn't he look great?
Yeah. Jonathan? Hi, darling. Oh, that's my boy, huh?
Say, why don't the two of you take a nice long walk? Huh?
In just 1 minute. I have to talk to you for just a minute now. Go scoop. 1 minute. We'll go. Here.
I didn't think someone like you could hang up and move on. That's why you left the boy at the warehouse. That little kid is just a little kid when he's standing next to Connie. But kidnapped from my house? You gotta figure he's worth a fortune.
What's happened, Mom?
Is his chance for Father of the Year?
Hi. Did you get all your packing done?
Yep.
There's something we'd like to talk to you about.
Sure.
You remember why your mother told you to come here?
Yes, to be with my dad.
There's something I'd like to explain to you about that. About you and me.
You mean that you're not really my father?
How did you know that?
Well, because if you were my father, you never would have waited so long to see me. Not you. But I wish you were. 'Cause next to my mom, I think you're the neatest people in the whole world. If I want?
If you want.
Whenever you want.
See you, kid.
Didn't do so good today. Here, feel.
Son of a gun. You got them all, champ.